What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro, back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got a juicy bombshell hitting the streets, guys. Definitely buckle up for this one. We got Donald Trump with threats to sue Attorney General Letitia James with one of Elon Musk's thermonuclear lawsuits, guys. I feel like this has been coming for quite some time now. I feel like this storm has been brewing. It was only a matter of time before, Trump decided to fight back. Letitia James has definitely been, showing that she has some type of personal affliction against Donald Trump with these rallies, these protests, to take down Trump. She definitely has been showing that she has some type of political bias against Trump. I'm glad to see that he's finally pushing back. I'm excited to check this one out and see what Donald Trump's lawsuit exactly entails. So we're going to hop straight into it, guys. I'll give my thoughts on the back end of the video. So definitely stay tuned. Stick around to the end so you guys can get my thoughts and opinions on what's going on. I feel like this lawsuit's already rightfully deserved, though. Just coming into it. Let's get into it, though, y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button before we even get into it. Hit that like button, guys. It does not cost one thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Well, the table's getting turned tonight. Donald Trump is now suing Attorney General Letitia James. The former president has filed suit in Florida saying James is violating his right to privacy and property. A second count says she's also interfering with his trust. The Trump team accuses the AG of waging a war of intimidation and harassment. They say her actions are timed to help her own political prospect.
The President of the United States has complained that I'm engaging in some sort of political witch hunt, that I've got some personal vendetta against him, that I campaigned against him. That is not true.
This illegitimate president who sits in the White House. That president, because he's not my president, he's an illegitimate president. His days are numbered. His days are numbered.
We've got to get ready to mobilize, and we've got to get ready to agitate and irritate until victory is won, but more importantly, until Trump is defeated. We will all rise up and resist this man,
And ultimately, we'll bring him down.
this illegitimate president. I'm going to give you the same level of respect that you gave to President Obama, and that is absolutely no respect at all.
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. And the days of Donald Trump are numbered. Lock him up. Lock him up. What? Lock him up. What? Lock him up. What? Lock him up.
That is not true.
That clown of a New York Attorney General, Letitia James, just got some horrible news. We're going to see how her case against Trump is literally blowing up in her face. But it's being widely reported that Deutsche Bank has provided testimony that absolutely wrecks the state of New York's case against President Trump. Now, just in case you need reminding here, no one is suing Trump here. Trump is not being sued by anyone. There are no banks suing him. There are no insurance companies suing him. No one. None of New York's banks or insurance companies. No actual business entity is suing Trump. It's the state of New York through this Maoist Attorney General Letitia James, who alone has brought charges against President Trump, not because he's done anything wrong, but because they've got a political vendetta against him, as you heard with your own ears. As you know, the state of New York has indicted Trump, accusing him of defrauding his creditors by overvaluing his properties. And in the process, they're fining him hundreds of millions of dollars, and they've tried to break up the Trump organization, seize control of his properties, including Trump Tower, and they're even attempting to penalize his kids. Well, now, one of Trump's creditors, Deutsche Bank, has stepped into all of this. And the testimony that they just gave is absolutely devastating to New York's sham case against Trump. Even CNN is reporting, however, reluctantly, that Deutsche Bank approved of Trump's property valuation after doing their own due diligence in estimating the worth of Trump's properties. I mean, after all, that's the key to all of this. They, the banks, the insurance companies, they determine the worth of Trump's properties, not Trump. His corporation, of course, provided their own valuation initially, but no bank or insurance company on the planet's going to take that at face value. They're going to do their own valuation. And that's precisely what Deutsche Bank did. According to Bloomberg's report, Deutsche Bank executives did indeed evaluate Trump's net worth and the estimated value of his properties. They provided their own adjustment in accordance with their own due diligence and happily lent Trump the money requested. And the Trump organization, in turn, paid it all back. It's an amazing company. It's got a stellar reputation among banks and insurance companies. And Deutsche Bank made it clear that they, not Trump, they made the ultimate determination on the worth of his properties and lent money in accordance with their assessment, not Trump's. In other words, it's impossible for Trump to defraud companies that do their own due diligence in determining net worth. Now, this is but the latest embarrassment for this pathetic kangaroo case. As many of you know, Trump is publicly demanding a trial by jury. This is a trial that's being decided solely by this corrupt judge and Goron, Mr. Freeze Miser. There's no jury, and Trump called this judge out, basically accusing him of being a corrupt partisan hack, which he is, and pointed out that he demonstrably has no case. The court clearly has no idea the intricacies of real estate law. Trump's team has been pointing this out time and time again. They're totally out of their league here. And as I understand it, this judge erroneously valued Mar-a-Lago as a residential property rather than as a commercial property. In other words, the judge used a residential real estate tax appraised value of Mar-a-Lago, the value that local government officials would put on the land to determine its taxes. The judge confused that for its commercial market value. Whenever you go to buy a real estate property that's a private residence, residential real estate, the bank will only loan you the amount of what the property is worth based on local government appraisal. However, if you're looking to buy a commercial real estate property, I think it's a property that has to have 4 or more residences on it, like apartment units. The bank loans are based on a completely different standard. The bank now loans you an amount that reflects the money that you can expect to make from the rental payments. So they're two fundamentally different forms of valuation. If it's commercial property, banks don't estimate the value based on local government tax appraisals. They estimate the value based on the income that the property can generate. So the two ways of assessing a property's value is totally different. And this idiot judge applied a residential valuation for commercial real estate property. It's beyond absurd. But now you got Deutsche Bank saying, we didn't loan Trump money based on his own worth assessment. We loaned it to him based on our worth assessment, our own due diligence. No one got duped here. There was no deception. There was no fraud. That's coming from one of the key witnesses in this whole sham kangaroo court. And this New York Attorney General, she's just been further exposed for the sham she really is.
Yo, there we have it, guys. The top has been blown right off of this kangaroo case. This whole charade case has been blown apart by one single witness, Deutsche Bank, saying that we made our own assessment. Guys, this was not based off of Trump's assessment. This is based off our own. Why would we loan this guy all this money based off of what he says he's appraising his property for? We're not going to trust you. Not going to just trust you with that much money. And I feel like a lot of the sane Americans around the country have been thinking about that. Like, why would a bank willy-nilly loan this guy all of that money without doing their own appraisal, their own due diligence? It's going to happen. It just doesn't make sense. That's just the way business is conducted in America. Let's be real with ourselves. And it just seems like Letitia James is, blind through the TDS syndrome that's like leaking and seething out of her pores. She's blind to the fact that she is blatantly going after and hunting Trump. This is a Trump hunt. We can tell, the rallies. You've seen it right there face to face. She's sitting there telling those people, we need to take down Trump. And then she goes on, these liberal mainstream media networks, and she's saying that, that's not what she's seeking out to do. And if she feels that way, she's just trying to, serve justice. And it just doesn't make sense. Why is she putting on this big charade? More great news coming for Trump. Oh my goodness. This is definitely a big blow, a big hit for Letitia James. And then on top of that, the icing on the cake, Trump isn't finished with just being innocent. He wants to sue her for all the turmoil she has put him through, just exhausting his resources for no reason at all. I can't wait to see this one unfold. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and let me know your thoughts on all of this going on. Letitia James blowing up in her face. Fani Willis blowing up in her face. If you guys see my last video, it seems like it's just blown up in all of their faces around the country. Oh my goodness. You can hunt Trump, but, the Trump curse is going to hit you, as Benny would have said. Definitely hit that like button, guys. It don't cost a thing. Hit that like button, guys. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Y'all catch you guys on the next one. We go.